What's up? So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you guys why and how I can actually train twice in one day. Even to some people, that actually might seem like too much already, but that leads me right to my first point, which is the fact that I have the time and the energy to train twice in one day. And I'm quite aware that most people just don't have the time to dedicate more hours to train twice a day, which, you know, isn't really necessary. I don't think training twice in one day is for everyone. I'm very blessed in the position, like I do most of my work online. I do like personal training and do content creation. So it's people like you that are watching this video. I truly appreciate it. It's the fact that I have a lot more spare time in my hands than majority of people. You know, ever since I was a little kid, I was always super hyper. I've never had any coffee or caffeine or pre-workout. I don't need that stuff to have a lot of energy. I just naturally have a lot of energy, which is nice. So training twice in one day doesn't actually drain me very much. So good. So I'm just gonna let this food digest, then we're gonna go off to our first training session of the day. Okay, so food is digested. I'm ready to start working out. The only problem is where I work out is actually pretty far away from here. You know, it's a sacrifice I gotta make for the video. We made it. Let's get to the first training session. You know, I noticed that the sun was coming out while I was doing my workout, so gotta take advantage of it. So I'm just gonna do some assisted planches. I honestly love the sun. Like, the sun makes me feel so much stronger. It just makes me feel so happy. Like, the sun is just amazing. I definitely want to move somewhere a lot more sunny, because right now where I'm living here in Canada, we get sun in the summer, but when there's no sun, it's pretty cold. So yeah, I definitely want to move somewhere where there's a lot of sun. Okay, so that's a wrap to the planche workouts. Feel absolutely amazing. But that's only the first session workout of the day. So let me just give you the second reason to why I train twice a day. So the second reason to why I train twice a day and how I can actually do it is because I focus heavily on injury prevention and recovery. So training twice a day, it does increase the chances of getting injured because you are pushing yourself a little bit more than you are in one workout. However, if you train really hard in one workout, it could be just as much as like 2 mediocre workouts, the biggest difference. But you know, you are pushing your body a little bit farther, I think. To make sure you limit your injury rate is 1, I always stretch after a workout. So when your muscles are nice and warm after they've done a workout. I used to never stretch after a workout. Now I'm always making sure I stretch after a workout, especially the muscles that are used the most. So I stretch out my shoulders, my chest, my wrists. If it's leg day, stretch out my quads, my hamstrings. I have a flexibility routine that I work on 4 times a week. So every other day, I'll do a flexibility routine to work on my pike, my pancake, my back bridge. With flexibility and mobility, it helps being more flexible, makes it so your muscles can be stronger in a longer range of motion. So if something does happen during a workout, like have improper form for a second, the chance of you getting injured if you have really bad flexibility and mobility is you might tear something or you tweak something. But if you're really flexible in a long range of motion, you can be a lot stronger in all ranges of motion, meaning your injury rate will go down. And then my best friend Coda here, she'll tell you that it's also really important to stay hydrated throughout the entire day, because when you're not hydrated, your body can't function to its best. So making sure you drink a ton of water every single day. You'll be peeing quite a lot. I pee quite a lot throughout the day. And making sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. I'm making sure that all of that stuff is on point, because if I stop doing all that and then training 2 times a day, my body just can't fully recover and I'll probably get injured really quickly. So even if you work out once a day, you need to make sure you fully recovered by the time you work out again. Otherwise, you just won't be able to be as strong. You'll feel like heavy, you'll feel weak. So that's why you need to make sure you at least prioritize your recovery. Yeah, that's like really important. So we got lunch now. Chicken, rice, and some feta cheese. That is juicy. And just like that, food is gone. I might have to do the sprinting workout a little bit earlier because I need to make sure I have some light, because I usually do it a lot later in the day, but if it's too dark, there's nothing I can really film. But for now, I'm just gonna do some content stuff and just chill out. Okay, so it's already starting to get a little darker, so I'm gonna go get ready for the second workout. I usually do it a little bit later, like I said, but I really want to make sure you guys can actually see in the video. Like, if you just see pitch black, what's the point? You know? So reason number 3 to why I train twice a day is because I just want to become a more well-rounded athlete. Ever since I graduated high school, I stopped playing soccer and I stopped doing as much cardio as I used to, and I could really tell when I started doing cardio again, I just didn't have enough stamina anymore, and not even just cardio in general. So I was noticing my explosiveness just was lacking a lot. So with that being said, full split. I work out once on Monday, twice on Tuesday. So I do resistance training and gymnastics, and then Wednesday, which is today, resistance training and then sprinting, and then Thursday, resistance training, gymnastics, and then Friday, resistance training, and then rest. So I work out for 5 days in a row, and then 3 of those days I work out twice in a day. And so far, it has been drastically improving my cardio and just my overall athleticism. My priority, I like building muscle, but aesthetics is like a side feature. I'm much more performance-based with my goals, so I mean, looking nice is cool, but honestly, performing well is a lot higher on the priority list for me. If you aren't already, you should follow me on Instagram at Cruz_Katarski. I post a lot on there quite frequently. Follow me on Instagram. So here's the annoying part. I'm here like 3 or 4 hours earlier than I usually would, and I've been here for like 20 minutes, and it's already super dark. Kind of unfortunate. I'm hoping I'll be able to film a little bit more. Oh, the lights are on. Maybe it's not as bad as I first thought. So I'm gonna show you guys how fast I actually am, because I don't think a lot of people know. I'm actually wicked fast. We gon' break up, then we make up, act like we're gonna be friends. There's a fire. Take me higher, leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. All right, so sprinting workout is complete, second workout of the day, and then I'm just gonna go home, and then I'll give you guys the fourth and final reason to why I train twice a day. Alright, we made it back, and the fourth and final reason to why I actually train twice a day, and it's that I want to challenge and test myself. So I'm pretty big into like trying new things and experimenting, and that's like the best way I actually learn is by actually doing it. That's why you'll see a lot of like 30-day challenges from me on my YouTube channel. If it works, great, you know, I'll stick to it, and if it doesn't work, then at least I'll know that it didn't work, but at least I'm not gonna be wondering anymore. I'm not gonna be training twice a day for like years upon years. This is more of like a temporary thing, so I'm gonna be doing it for many, many months, and then if I get an increase of results, if my results start to, you know, stagger or go down, maybe I'll switch it up, but right now they're going up and I'm loving it, so yeah. That's why, that's a big reason to why I actually train twice a day. And that is a big thing that I want to encourage you guys to do, is just try new things. You do something that you've never done before, it just makes things exciting, you know? Learning new stuff is always more fun, and I just really enjoy doing it. Speaking of new experiences and trying new things, you should click this video right here where I go for 30 days of NoFap. The results might actually be crazier than you think. But without further ado, thank you for watching this video, and peace out.